As you know, we bought this Mercedes Vario library bus back in April of 2023. We ripped it out and we converted it into our family home. This is one of 2 videos that we are releasing this week. So guys, if you want to see the 5 things that just make sense about this build and they are perfect for a family living full time, then keep watching. But if you want to see the 5 things that we hate about this build, then watch this video here. So the first thing that we love about this build is the beds. So behind me here, this is our bed and it pulls out to be a full king size bed. But the thing that we really love is the fact that Bodhi, who is only a year and a half and still bed shares and still feeds through the night, is at the same height as us. So he has his own space, he has his own independence if he wants to sleep there, but he also can come in for cuddles and reassurance during the night if he wants. I know it is a massive topic about how to fit kids into a bed and whether kids have got enough room and everything. And he can sleep in his bed here, but he can also bed share with us, which we think is really important, especially at a young age. And the other part of kind of part 2 is that Luna's bed is just up here. And again, Luna wants the independence. She is 5 now. She wants the independence of her own bed, but she can also come down. She can be reassured if she has like nightmares or anything. So even though we all have our own space to sleep, we are all close to each other as well. Which I know, probably going to get some people in the comments that hate it because, you know, they think that kids should not be sharing beds with grown-ups. But I would be doing this if I lived in a house, and I think that bed sharing with your children is really, really important. And the other thing that makes perfect sense is just below their bed. So let's go and have a look at that. So just underneath their bunk beds, they have their play cave. And their play cave is their area. So they have chosen how it looks. They've got their games in there. They've got access to their books. They've got access to their art stuff. This is their little area. And also if they need to go and have somewhere like to chill out or whatever, this is their little space. And next to the bed and next to the play cave is this giant window. This giant window was an original library bus feature. We've obviously kept it because it is amazing. It lets in loads of natural light, and because Bodhi is small, he can still look out the window but be nice and safe. This is the other thing that makes sense. We have put a giant L-shaped sofa in our bus. Now, we had a little sofa just here to start with. We have extended it. It gives us more storage and it means that we can all sit down. This L-shaped sofa also converts as well. So this middle piece here can actually move out to where you are with the camera at the moment so that we can have 2 sofas facing each other and a dining table in the middle. So we didn't want that bit of the sofa to be there all the time because actually we really like the fact that we've got a big floor area in the middle of the bus as well. It's good for the kids to play, it's good for us to do yoga, and it's good for us just to not get under each other's feet as well. The 4th thing that makes sense in this bus build as a family of 4 living full time in this Mercedes Vario is the fact that we have chosen to have a 4-ring hob. In our last build, we only had 2 and they were quite close together because it is a camping hob. But this one is by Thetford and the actual hobs are quite far apart. So you can put a decent sized saucepan or frying pan on there and actually cook proper food, which is really important to us because we do like to cook from scratch and make sure that we're all eating nice and healthy. Now, this is not a view that many people see of our bus, but actually this is facing forward towards the drivers and the passenger seat. And the 5th and the final thing that we love about this bus build, for a family of course, is this. This is where the kids sit when we are driving. Now, for us, it was paramount that they had the safest possible seats that they could sit in and the safest possible kind of structure that their seats could go on as well. So what we have done is we have actually got a metal frame that was professionally put in with big plates underneath, and that is all tested, proper seat belts, and then we have covered that in ply. We haven't put any cushions on it. We haven't tried to utilise this as a living area. We know that this is where their seats are going to go, and we know that their seats are going to always be there. Because we travel so much, if we were to use that as a living area, we'd then have to take the kids' car seats out and put them somewhere else, whereas the car seats just stay there and they are safe. The area is pretty gotty because they eat in their seats, but it is really, really safe for them, and that was the most important thing for us. So these are the 5 things that we love most about this build of a Mercedes Vario library bus for a family to live full time in it. But if you want to see the 5 things that we hate about this build, watch this video here.